Last weekend in Formula One in Singapore, Hamilton stubbed it again. Schumacher flew it. Webber stalled it forever again. And Vettel simply nailed it. But I want to talk today about Button and Alonso and what a professional racing driver should look like. Then let's talk about what a racing car should look like. Part of our preview to this weekend's Petit Le Mans and WRC Rally de France. Plus, I promo our sponsor, the Porsche GT3 Cup Challenge by Yokohama. Hope you watched their video on Wednesday's Shakedown playlist. If not, I'll wait for you. Please make our sponsor happy. Help us make some money. Then maybe Fastlane Daily can hire a younger Shakedown host with a better voice, like some of you commenters demand. But he or she will be just reading crap because I ain't writing it. See, with me, it's a package deal. So you make your choice, pretty face or ugly results. Just like in racing, anyone can look like a racer, not everyone can deliver. Those Penske cars look sharp, but it's the work that gets the winning results. You are starting an F1 team, and it has the ability to win right now. You can pick any current racer in the paddock, in the world, to be your number one. Again, in this fantasy, we're not talking about years of development like a Mercedes. The tools are in place, the time is now. You just need the driver to finish the job. So who do you pick? I want to hear your choices, but I'm going to make my case for who, and only who, should be on the ballot. I say you only got 3 choices: Vettel, Button, Alonso, because only these 3 seem to understand what a championship racer should be, what he should do, and how he should do it. And each takes their own path to that success. It's too easy and wrong to simplify Sebastian Vettel as just raw speed. That negates so much of what this talented guy has become. He's 100% thorough. Steve Matchett mentioned on ESPN TV when Pirelli invited all the drivers to visit to learn about the new tires, only one guy went: Vettel. Then Schumacher visited. Vettel asked his girlfriend not to attend the races. Quote, "You don't take your wife girlfriend to work," was his quote, explaining his focus. Seb has evolved from last year's mistakes. And all this BS about him not being able to pass, every time he's needed one, he's got it done. He has the best car, but now he's figured out how to best use it. Jenson Button has figured out how to use the Pirelli tires to get the best out of them. His smooth driving style has found a place with the Pirelli degradation gate. But I would argue this is not by default. Button has evolved to be someone who understands the complete picture of how to win and how the parts all come together, versus Lewis. So when Jenson gives a post-race quote saying, "We did the best we could, got everything out of the car and team that we could," you believe it to be true. Which leaves us with Fernando Alonso, driving a Ferrari clearly lacking more than a few things, not just downforce, with a team not exactly on their game strategically. Alonso always is able to get more, to carry the car. He puts Maranello to the front, then reality drags him back. Never out of control, always on or above the limit, rarely away from the podium. Pure racing. So those are my 3. My final choice is coming from them. Do you like one of those? Do you have someone else? After you all weigh in, I'll post my choice in the comments by Sunday. Those guys define to me what a racer should look like. But what should a race car look like? Ford, for the Rally de France this weekend, thinks meanly black is the way to go, versus the multicolor blocked graphics they normally run. The fans voted, the fans are right. This car is a stunner. And I love that Ford has the passion and the ear to the fans to race it. Versus my friends at GM. When Corvette Racing ran this test mule paint job, it almost got a guy fired. Too rough for the Corvette image? Or too close to reminding the Corvette demographic how close they are to death? And then this Bad Boy Vets Jake edition from the 2007 Laguna Seca race that, despite still being the most popular selling Corvette racing diecast, must have so upset some GMer bad. Because when you go to the CorvetteRacing.com picture link, every race for every year is there except Laguna 2007 and the Jake Corvettes. So yes to Ford for showing some corporate confidence and running these cars with true grit. Now, if you promise to think beyond the Gulf blue and orange, what other race car graphics do you like? The BMW art cars? The Lizard Porsche? The Audi R18 at this weekend's Petit Le Mans? JF and I will be there to get some shakedown and road testimony reports back to you. And now my promo for the Porsche GT3 Cup Challenge by Yokohama. Our continuing shakedown sponsor, On Wednesday's playlist, I showed you the second to last race of the 2011 season. That crowned 2 champions and 2 first-time series race winners that both won the first time they were in a Porsche Cup car. Go to tinyurl.com pcuplaguna11 to watch the race recap, and go to youtube.com/GT3 challenge to watch all the races. So do our sponsors a solid and check out the videos. And for the first promo, you really rang the bell, giving ALMS over 5,000 views. Let's see if we can get to 10,000 with this Laguna recap video. And thanks. The Porsche Cup car is, with only a few tweaks, also eligible to race the GTC class in the American Le Mans Series. 450 horsepower, sequential gearbox, Porsche Motorsport race car construction. It's the real deal, and the perfect stepping stone for driver and team from Porsche Cup to ALMS Pro Racing.
Ow, we're living in the fast lane.